Fitness. How's it going, Kristen? How are you?
Great.
Good. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah. You are like my health expert. We were just, I didn't even want to come back because I was like, so what do you feel about this? We were talking about diet, we were talking about exercise, and not always believing what you hear in the mass media about certain things. So, but let's talk about why you're here today, because you came to talk about fitness, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot going on. Usually in the summertime we slow down at the club. We cut back on our classes. This year it's amazing. We have got so much going on at the club. We've got Elaine Millen just joined us. She's been teaching in the Valley for 25 years, and she's starting up with free classes next week to introduce herself to our members. She'll be teaching on Wednesday and Friday.
And what's her specialty?
She teaches a Pilates-based program with some cardio, and yep. So she'll be there on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then she'll start teaching 2 weeks from then, full-time classes Wednesdays and Friday evenings. We've got Patrick Zwicker, who's one of our personal trainers. He's teaching a boot camp on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
And how hardcore is this boot camp? Is it something that everyone can do, or is it more advanced?
It's definitely there's something for everybody. He definitely can teach to multiple levels of people.
Because when people hear boot camp, they're like, whoa, you know? But,
no, and part of it is we've got a lot of people coming in. We've got a lot of people who are doing races, like myself. There's like 6 of us, actually. April, who just left, we're doing the Tough Mountain over at Sunday River this year.
Are you? Great.
So we're really excited about that, not to plug Sunday River, but...
Now, what kind of course is this adventure course that you're doing?
It's a 5K, and it's got 15 obstacles, anywhere from...
Burning hoops?
No burning hoops. It's not a
electrical
tough,
wires?
No, it's not that crazy, thank God. And it's not 13 or whatever the mileage is on that other one. But you're crawling through culverts, you're getting hit with snow guns, you're climbing over obstacles and things like that. So there's 2 groups of 4 from either Cranmore and Cranmore Mountain.
You guys are going to kick butt over there.
Oh my, I hope so. We've named ourselves the Honey Badger. I don't know if you've seen the silly clips about
Honey Badger.
Yeah. But there's 8 of us that are doing that, so we're trying to get ourselves ready for that. A bunch of them are taking the Tuesday night class with Sue and Glenn to kind of prep for it.
Oh, good.
I was out this morning doing my run at 6 a.m.
Oh my gosh, bless your heart.
Yeah, so I got to keep...
That's a hard time. Now, what would you say adding a goal does to your fitness regimen? Do you think it's a good thing for people that they have something to focus on?
Well, I know it works for me because I've got 3 races coming up in the next 3 weeks. And because of it, I'm out running in the morning, I'm training with a trainer at the club, and I'm trying to step it up because I've got to build some endurance up to get to those races. Exactly. Well, if you don't have a goal, you just kind of show up, like for me, not for everybody, but I show up and I do a workout. But if I've got a goal, my regimen is different, my mindset's different, and I want to get to that point, and I want to do well. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with showing up and just completing a race. I think that's amazing, especially if you've never run a race before. But if you have run races and you like to compete and you're a little competitive.
Well, that's the thing I've always made the mistake of. I didn't do that prep work. And so I show up like the first pentathlon for the Inferno that they did. I'm like, all right. And, and I killed myself. So it's nice to actually feel prepared coming into it.
Absolutely.
Now, what would you say? I'm sure recovery is just as important in your regimen as working out hard. How do you recover? What kind of schedule do you work?
Well, you can just do some cardio. I mean, if the other day I went out and worked with a trainer for an hour, and then the next day, Krista Dimmick was preparing for a TRX class on Thursday night. She's like, "Come on out. Let me walk through my TRX class with you, so I have someone just to test it on." So I did that, and the next day I was like, oh, I woke up at 5:30, which is what I usually do during the week to go out for my run, and I'm like, you know what? Today's a day off. I'm not getting up to run. My arms are hurting. My back is tight.
I was going to say, what are the indications that you should take a break?
Just fatigue or muscle soreness. I could have, gone out and done a light run or something, but I said, you know what? I'm just taking today off. I don't need to push it that far. At least for me. I mean, other people, if they've got larger goals, it may be something different if
right, just
running a
depends
marathon.
On the individual, I imagine.
Exactly. I think the best thing, and a lot of times they talk about it in Runner's World. I don't know if you ever read that magazine.
Not a runner.
Oh, they've got some great articles, and a lot of it is listening to your body. If you're feeling ankle pain or knee pain, you got to listen to your body so that you're not over training, so that you get hurt.
The injury, and then that takes you out of the loop.
Well, it's just like when we were talking earlier about food. You eat foods that make you feel good, and then you eat foods and you're like, wow, maybe I really shouldn't be eating that food anymore. if you can listen to yourself, your body's going to tell you what you need,
right,
so that you can be prepared for
right. Because
anything.
what the FDA puts out is not always right for everybody. You know, you see a lot of the gluten allergies now and stuff like that. Why not give it a try? And that's where Cranmore comes in, because you guys are all about fitness, and you can come in and talk to a trainer who's had a lot of experience in the area, and they can make suggestions. You know, and again, you always have to take it on yourself with your doctor's recommendations as well. But why not try something different? If you've got chronic pain or swelling or anything like that, it might be just the change that you need.
Oh, absolutely. And you may have been training, you know, in this regiment, and you're like, you know, I think I need to change it up, because it's like food. I eat the same thing for breakfast almost every morning because it's just easy. I don't have to think about it, but you know, you have to eat food because you have to get your metabolism going, and it's right for your body. And within
So I can't just do that with my coffee?
No. And within 30 minutes of exercising, you should have some protein to rebuild your muscle, so it doesn't pull from your muscle and things like that. So if you meet with a trainer, or you've been doing a regimen and you know, you feel good, but things aren't feeling great, maybe it's time to change it up. Maybe it's time to take a class. Maybe it's time to either come in and join and try some of our free classes, or come in and work with a trainer, or jump into our classes that really aren't that expensive. They range anywhere from $5 to $9 for some of our paid programs.
So you guys, you have the aerobics, you have the Pilates, which you mentioned. Can you sort of give me an overview, Pilates versus yoga? What would be sort of the strengths of both?
Well, they're very similar. They're both core-based. Strength, you can get an amazing workout out of either one of them. There doesn't tend to be cardio technically, but I can't deny that
you like an isometric, yeah?
Yeah, but you can still breathe heavy. I mean, I've taken Laura's yoga class, and I'm done, and I'm like, whoo, sweating, and yeah. So you're definitely building your muscle. Elaine's class is mixing core and cardio. She does cardio at the very end of the class to get your heart rate up, and then wrap it up and have you stretch and stuff. But the boot camp, it's a little mix of everything.
So a little sampler package.
Exactly.
Great.
And it's working every part of your body, and it can, if you come in and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, Patrick can, you know, maybe specifically work with you on that. TRX, same thing. It mixes cardio and core. I mean, pretty much a lot of things these days are combinations of everything that you kind of need, so that you can get it in one package.
Now, you've mentioned core a couple times, and you're talking about the abs and the lower back, I imagine.
Yeah.
Why is that so important? And do you have to be more of an advanced athlete to do those Pilates moves?
No, because everybody needs to work on their core. That is the strength of your body. When we see people come in for TRX for the first time and they're up on the straps, a lot of people tend to dip in the middle instead of pulling themselves up. Core is the basis of everything we do. We sit up, we stand, we walk, we bend over. I mean,
how's that couch treating you then?
Oh, it's
this
fine.
couch is like horrible for sitting up.
No,
you're doing a great job though. So posture, there you go.
Exactly, and a lot of times, you know, we're like leaning back, we're comfy,
computers
we're casual.
and texting and stuff like that. It's all hunched over and crunched in, and either head down or head up all the time. And so these positions that we sit in for hours and you don't even realize it. Because a lot of us have desk jobs now.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm at the club every day, but there's hours that I'm spending at my desk just getting work done. But TRX is a great example. We've got many gym members who have been working at the gym for years, doing their same routine, and a couple of people have stepped in and done TRX, and they are blown away. It's just, it's your body weight working with the strap, and you can see how, like, if you've got weights in your hand, you're lifting and you're doing your thing. But if you're on a strap, you've got to pull yourself up. And you can base it either, you know, you can change your degree with your level based on where you're at. So anybody can do it, but it's amazing how you can see someone who has been working out at the gym for years and now jumps on TRX, and they can see where their weaknesses are.
Oh, very
because
cool.
now they're using their own body weight.
All right, for someone who wants to come in and sample, can they do that?
Absolutely. We've got day passes for 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, 25 days, and 50. So if you don't want to join the gym, you can come on in and just buy a day pass. The day passes never expire, and they just decrease in price based on the quantity that you're purchasing. Elaine's class, when she comes in, it's $5 for members if you buy a pack of 5 or more, and it's $6 for guests if you buy a pack of 5 or more.
Well, great. And membership?
membership. We've got, you can buy 3 months at $117, I believe is the correct price.
Wow, okay.
So it's $39 a month if for either EFT or prepay. If you commit for 3 months, it's $39
Great.
a month, and it's flat rate. And then from there, if you're just coming in for a month now, we used to be at 52, now we're at 44.
Great.
So we're making it as affordable and as easy as possible. So it's either the 39 or 44. Commit for 3 at 39, or do 1 month at 44, or buy day pass.
Well, wonderful. Well, Kristen, thank you so
welcome,
much. I
Kelly.
wish we
Great
could
to
hang
see
out
you.
for another hour and just grill you on all your knowledge.
well.
But if people want to find out more online, where should they go?
Cranmorefitness.com, or give us a call at 356-6301.
Okay. Well, Kristen, thanks again.
Thanks,
All
Kelly.
right, folks, we'll be back. I think we have time for one more watch you in and a look at the weather, so don't go away.
Spruce Hurricane is proud to be your exclusive Pandora dealer in the Mount